What's happening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Deadstock Media. Today we're going to be taking a turn away from the world of reviews and unboxings, and we're going to show some love to some kicks that have already released, are available on the GOAT app, but haven't been marked up so badly that you can't find a pair that'll fit your feet and your budget. In fact, the mark that we set for this video was $200, so our goal is to have you looking fresh under that mark, and we're gonna lace you with 8 choices that'll do just that for the summer months. Now I'm just gonna say how fun this video was to prep and research, given the fact that who doesn't like making their own lists? But that's just what it is. It's my own list. It may not hit on everything that you like as a sneakerhead, and that's completely fine. If you feel like I missed out on any of the heaters on GOAT, feel free to drop them in the comments down below and let me know what your thoughts are. That way, if I have a chance to do a part 2, I have plenty of ammunition down below. But without holding you up for too long, let's get to it. So personally, my collection is heaviest in regards to Nike. And I think you're gonna be able to tell that from my list because there are very few exceptions other than Nike, and we are going to lead with the swoosh. Number 8 on my list of summer kicks for 2022 is the Midnight Navy Dunk High from 2021. Now this model doesn't need any introduction. We all know it, we love it, we've come to associate being a sneakerhead with the Dunk in general, but this colorway is clean and crisp. It tends to typify what the summer season is all about. Whether you're rocking jeans or shorts, these are gonna go just fine. Whether you're indoor or an outdoor function type person, Dunks have got you covered. I think that the fact that we've seen so many Dunks in recent history play a part in just how slept on these bad boys are. Coming in at my size 9 on GOAT at $162, you're definitely getting out well under that $200 price point we set. Next up with the number 7 spot, we're gonna show a little love to Nike and one of their longtime collab partners. This is the Sakai by Nike Low Blazer Patent White from early 2022. This shoe is just clean for the sake of being clean. You have multiple hues of white adorning the upper. You happen to have a little splash of tan or gray around the swoosh. There are these sick double tongues that, I mean, if you didn't know what you're looking for, that's a cool detail that could slide right by you. And the fact that you have patent leather draped around this shoe will make wiping off any mess a breeze. Coming in at $120, I believe that's just about retail as well. This is gonna be another real nice addition to your summer collection. Claiming the 6th spot on our list, we have an entry from the 2020 year. We're gonna take a look at the Air Max 1 Mystic Dates. Now personally, I'm a huge fan of Air Maxes in general, and the color blocking on these particular shoes is so unique. With more love being shown to earthy tones in the fall and winter, why can't we have a little bit of that in the summer months? The deep brown hues get me going here, especially when I pair this shoe with other lighter colors that go with it. Hitting our list at right at the $200 cutoff point, I don't think that I'm alone in finding these as dope as they are. Now, as we move down the list to number 5, this entry actually surprised me, so I'm wondering if it's gonna hit you the same way. We have the Air Max 90 Terrascapes in sale. Now for me, the first thing that got my eyes on this trainer was the color that it comes in. White, off-white, eggshell, somewhere in between, and it's actually really appealing to me. I dig it. And that upper looks even better when it's paired with that black swoosh that's classic and understated. The sole of the shoe looks as if you're walking through a backyard already, so it's perfect for any outdoor function that you just want to look clean. Hitting GOAT at $118 a pair, I don't think this is going to be one that you end up breaking the bank on. For number 4, let's just keep it in the Air Max family. We're going to check out the Air Max 90 LV8s in dark teal green. I think that's what they were called. These originally dropped in 2021, and while I personally missed out on them, they never left my line of focus. If I'm being real, I think that hypnotizing green color had something to do with that. This is a clean silhouette. It definitely has some resemblances to number 6 on this list, but both kicks were so dope that I couldn't just pick one. Looking at the GOAT app, it looks like size 9 is a bit of a soft spot for resellers. It's running $30 cheaper than the other sizes around it. Coming in at $190, you're just sliding in under that $200 cutoff. So we've made it all the way to number 3 on this list without showing Jordan Brand any love, but I think that ends here. This was a 2021 release from their team, and while the price hike is definitely there now, it's not as astronomical as some of their models. And I think if you pull the trigger now, you'll be glad for seasons to come that you got this shoe. I'm speaking about the Air Jordan 1 High Pollens, and while this shoe comes in a loud yellow, it definitely is not the hardest shoe to stylize or match. Whether you have a fit that'll match these shoes perfectly, or whether you want to wear something relatively simple and let your shoes do the speaking for you, you have plenty of options. Coming in right at the $200 price point, this shoe made the list. Now, number 2 on our list, I think the price gouging is actually happening right this second. But the colorway that I selected is the least affected by the price hike, so, you know, do with it what you will. We are talking about the Yeezy Foam Runner in Stone Sage. Now, I own a pair of these myself, and while I was originally on the fence about the color and the construct and just the overall look of these shoes, once I got my foot in them, all those concerns really went away. While I did have questions, I pretty much wear my pair daily, even if it's just around the house. They're ultra comfy, they feel nice as you walk in them. They are clunky, but 1-to-1, I would wear these over Crocs any day of the year. Currently on GOAT for $189. That is a $100 markup from where they retail at, but I think the needle is still tipping up on that, so if you're interested, go get your pair while you can. And finally, we reached the number 1 spot. I'm gonna let you know right now that there really wasn't much of a debate for this one. The number 1 summer shoe for you this year is the Nike Dunk Low Rose Whisper. These are a women's shoe, so for those of you large-footed fellas that were hoping to land you a pair, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry you stuck with me to the end of this video, but I do appreciate your viewership. But for those of us that are middle-of-the-pack size feet folks, this was a real nice addition. In fact, I just added a pair to my collection before I made this video. Now, while Crayola doesn't have a crayon in the color Rose Whisper, it's somewhere between a dark pink, pastel-y pink, pretty much any adjective you want to put in front of a kind of dark pink. As is customary on this model, your swoosh, upper, your sole, and your laces all match in that lovely pink color. And while this is a light and playful colorway, it's on a well-respected model, which only amplifies both things. So for those reasons, that's why this is the number 1 kick coming in under $200. It's actually $189 on GOAT right now for a 10.5 in women's, which also works out to a 9 in men's. So there you have it, everybody. 8 solid shoe selections for whatever your summer months have in store. And I hope you took something from this video. In fact, if you did, don't be afraid to smash the subscribe button down below and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a post. And if you happen to enjoy list videos such as this one, I've got another one on screen that I think you might enjoy. Thanks again for hanging out with us, you guys. This is Tyler with Deadstock Media, signing off.